Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my table. My name is Toni and this is the Sagittarius Weekly Tarot Forecast for the week of March 17th through the 23rd, 2021. However, anytime that you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers and hello to you if you're brand new here. I'm so glad. I was trying to say thankful and the word glad came out, so it kind of so thankful and glad that you are here. As I said, my name is Toni. So before we begin, let's just take a moment, go over some housekeeping. If you are enjoying my content, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to find out when I post new content. Also, if you see a deck of cards you like, I have them all linked down below in the description. And as well, if you want to get a private reading with me, the link for my Etsy shop is down below. Okie dokie. So are we ready? Let's go ahead and get the table cleared and set so we can begin our reading. We will take the Palo Santo and let's create a sacred container where we welcome and invite in our own energy as well as welcoming our higher selves. We invite Christed consciousness to this table and we claim our sovereignty in this time, dimension, space, and place. And we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Beautiful. Headphone users, please turn down your volume a little bit for me so we can set the tone for this reading. Okay, here we go. There we go. And lastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, Spirit, Mother of the Earth, Father of the Sky, sacred ones. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our understanding as we receive them. Thank you. All right. And happy St. Patrick's Day if you're watching this on the day this video goes live on my channel. I've got Irish in me. I'm more Scottish and English than anything, but I do have a tiny little pinch of Irish. As you see, I'm bringing out the red these days, although probably next week when y'all see me, I'll probably have a different hair color. Shh, don't tell anybody. So are we ready, Sagittarius? Let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start today with the Power Thoughts cards. If you are a headphone user, when I shuffle, I'll show you the deck of cards just like I did. And then I'm going to pray over the deck of cards. Go ahead and turn down your volume for me on your headphones. If you, while I'm shuffling, blah, 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 blah. Let's start the whole sentence again. If you're listening with your headphones on, turn down your volume when you see me pray so that I don't shuffle very loudly in your ears because I have a tendency to shuffle kind of loud, okay? So here we go. Let's go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, Spirit. What messages do we have for Sagittarius this week? What does Sagittarius most need to know for the week of March 17th through the 23rd, 2021? What does Sagittarius need to know about the energies moving towards them and whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, Spirit. What messages do we have for Sagittarius? Oh, wowza. Sagittarius. Okay, so just so you know, I'm a Sagittarius, so apparently my higher self had a lot to say as well. Apparently we're not listening very well these days, Sagittarius. Oh, I mean, it's not that I'm not listening to my higher self. I'm totally listening to my higher self. I'm just super busy. I'm not really having time to sit down and have fireside chats with much of anybody these days unless they're paying me to do it. All right, let's see what messages we have. It says, I love and approve of myself. I am at peace with my sexuality. Wow. Well, that's not for me, but that's definitely for one of you at least. Every thought I think is creating my future. My home is a peaceful haven. I have the perfect living space. This is wild the way this flows together. This is, I feel, a very, very, very specific message just for one or two of you. This is definitely, there's one of you who this message is for. You don't have to tell me if this is not just your story to share if you're not comfortable. But I definitely feel this is a very specific message for one of you because this is how it goes. I love and approve of myself. I am at peace with my sexuality. Every thought I think is creating my future. My home is a peaceful haven. I have a perfect living space and I experience love wherever I go. So it's almost like one of you is going through a awakening with your sexuality. There's something, whether it's gender identity issues, sexual preference. I'm not sure what the right terminology is. I'm sure I'm butchering that. But whether you're straight, lesbian, gay, bi, transsexual, questioning, whatever. I don't know all the letters and I apologize, but you get my point here. Whether you're, or it could even be that you're opening up your relationship. Maybe you're opening up your relationship. You're trying polyamory or opening your relationship or something to that degree, or something like that. That's what it feels like. It feels like for some of you, what you're going through is you're coming to terms with your own sexuality and you're learning to love and approve of the choices that you make for yourself. And you're understanding that there's nothing to be ashamed of, that you're creating your own future. So it's really positive. It's really important. Every thought I think is creating my future. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I choose to think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace. Yes, peace. And I express myself in life. So what they're saying is that this is you learning to express yourself. This is you learning to approve of yourself, be at peace with your own sexuality. And somehow this is playing into where you live and your home. And so this could be your family, learning to accept you and your sexuality, or it could be that you're moving in with somebody based on, a new understanding of your sexuality. Or like I even said, it could be that you're opening up your relationship. You could be going into open relationships where you're each, in your own separate relationships, or it could be even polyamory where, you have a committed relationship with more than one person and you're all kind of working together, So there's something about a shakeup in your home in regards to, and this doesn't necessarily have to do with some of you with sexuality. It could just be that you're creating a new home based on what you would prefer for yourself. I love and improve myself. Every thought I think is creating my future. My home is a peaceful haven and I have the perfect living space. I experience love wherever I go. So for some of you, it's about coming to peace with yourself and the choices you make and loving and improving of yourself and creating a home of peace, a haven of peace, a peaceful haven as it says, and a home that you enjoy being in, a perfect living space. But more than that, it's not just your physical body. When we talk about your home, you need to remember you are a soul having a human experience, Sagittarius. So your home is your physical body, and it's learning to love and improve of your physical body. And I understand this better than anybody. I've worked for years to learn to love myself and to physically be okay with myself and to appreciate my body. And I'm just now at 43 getting there. So I get this. This is a process. It's definitely a process. But, it's not only learning to love the home that you're at and be at peace with your family and the place that you, so when you go home, your home is a place of peace, but your body needs to be the same, is what we're saying here. And lastly, the reason why we're talking about not just your physical home, but your body is because it says, I experience love wherever I go. The easiest way to experience love wherever you go is not to be selective of the places that you go, but is to be a living, walking body billboard of love, It's choosing to care about how you feel. It's choosing to feel good as much as possible, as often as possible. It's choosing to appreciate life as it comes and appreciate what you have, so that you can get more things to appreciate. So when you learn to love yourself, and that includes warts and all, there's so many parts of myself. Y'all don't even know. I spent 30 minutes getting ready for this filming today because my hair is flat and it's being weird. And I'm trying to think about, do I want to cut it off? I'm really thinking about going shorter, and because it just doesn't look cute on camera. It's just very heavy and I got a big forehead, and maybe I should, literally, this is what I spent 30 minutes before we came on camera. Oh my gosh, this is laying weird. My forehead's big, and everybody has insecurities, okay? And so what I'm trying to tell you is that's kind of the point here, is that this is the week to learn to make peace with yourself. This is the week to learn to create peace within here, because as within, so without. The more peace you have within, the more peace you're going to have within your own home, the more peace you're going to have within your own life. The more you love yourself, the more you experience love wherever you go, okay? So Sagittarius, this week we need to work on loving and improving ourselves so that we can experience love everywhere we go. Because look, that's at the beginning and in the end. I love and improve of myself, and I experience love everywhere I go, including in my home. My home is a peaceful haven, and I have the perfect living space, and including in my mind, my home, my physical home here. Everything, every thought I think is creating my future, and I'm at peace with my sexuality. So this is not even necessarily for some of you about being at peace with your sexuality. It's about being at peace with the choices that you are making and that are creating your reality. You know, it says, I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. Exactly. I rejoice in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. So that's what this is. This is a week to be very loving, very compassionate towards yourself, and embrace yourself. Embrace yourself, warts and all this week, Sagittarius. Own it. Hey, guess what? This is the body you got. This is what you look like. Okay. Be okay with that. I didn't say that was easy. I've got a light shining on my forehead. It's reflecting light that just makes my forehead, to me, feel bigger. So this is the thoughts I'm thinking as I'm telling you this. So I didn't say it was going to be easy, but I said try. All right. So let's look at the Modern Witch Tarot. That was a lot of messages, Sagittarius. That was a lot of messages. My goodness. We usually get like 2 cards. Y'all got 6. All right. Let's go ahead and shuffle now. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Sagittarius this week? What does Sagittarius most need to know for the week of March 17th through the 23rd, 2021? What does Sagittarius most need to hear in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. I just realized y'all probably can't see those. Let me bring those down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So let's see what's happening with you right now, Sagittarius. What's the current situation with Sagittarius? What's going on? What's the energy Sagittarius is dealing with this week? All right, gorgeous. And I feel this hard. 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So you are working, you're planting some seeds. You're really focusing on your future. Planting seeds, sowing that garden, watching it grow, focusing hard. This, for a lot of us Sagittarius, this is definitely, especially astrologically, this is a time to get that bag, like get your coin. I mean it, Sagittarius. This is the time. We're really focusing on long-term, on our future and what that looks like financially. We're planning for our future. We're planning, we're planning. We're working hard and we're making plans, and it's paying off. Our hard work is paying off big time right now, Sagittarius. I'm living proof. I'm telling you. So yeah, we're all kind of tapped into this collective energy of loving and approving of our choices, loving and approving of, where we are right now, and being comfortable with where we are right now in this time, space, reality, and not trying to, create too much resistance, just trying to lean in and love it all. Warts and all, right, Sagittarius? Warts and all. All right, so let's look at what are the obstacles ahead of us this week. What are the obstacles coming towards Sagittarius this week? Interesting. We got the Hanged One. So, the energy can be a little bit stagnant. Now, the thing about the Hanged One is, I'm hearing martyr in my head. This is the energy of martyrdom, okay? So, oh, woe is me. So, yes, Sagittarius, you are working very hard. No doubt. You're working very hard, and you're really focused. You got your head down, nose down, eyes on the prize, getting the thing. But just because you're working so hard, don't be a brat about it, all right? I'm saying this to myself, too. I want you to understand. It's not just you, Sagittarian folks. It's brothers and sisters. It's me. Don't be a brat about it, Toni. Don't be a brat. Yes, you're working hard. Don't make everybody, oh, gosh, I'm just working so hard. I can't take care of this. I can't do that. Yes, you can. It's a choice you make to work hard. So it's a choice you have to make to actually participate in your life and do all the things, all the other things that need responsibilities, need to be taken care of, as well as making your coin here. So, don't martyr yourself. Just choose to love it all. Love it all this week, okay? So, what is the final energies moving towards you? What are the future energies coming towards Sagittarius? Can I just get maybe one more card? Can we clarify that card that we pulled out there? Anything else? No, we're not. No. One more shuffle. Any clarifier to that? Any more future energy? Oh, okay. That didn't really help. All right, we got coming in the future, the Devil and the 4 of Wands. This is an interesting energy. And then at the bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords, 3 of Wands. That makes so much sense. Absolutely, the Chariot. Page, well, I don't want to say Page of Pentacles because we could go a little bit deeper into that. Oh, but, okay, stop, Toni. Stop. Don't look. Listen, there's more of the story here, and this all involves work in your future. So here's what's going on. You're still kind of chained to your desk, it feels like this week. It feels like you're working hard, but as long as you don't martyr yourself this week, Sagittarius, as long as you don't make it, oh, woe is me, I'm working so hard, poor pitiful me, but you're doing it and you're coming from a place of love, and you're really focusing on your family and your home and creating a home that is a peaceful haven. And that's what this is, the Four of Wands. This is the Four of Wands. And I mean, literally, my home is a peaceful haven would be the best way to describe the Four of Wands. It says, I bless my home with love. I put love in every corner, and my home lovingly responds with warmth. A lot of tongue twisters this morning. I put love in every corner, and my home lovingly responds with warmth and comfort. I am at peace. That's the message here. Yeah, you may be chained to your desk. Yeah, you are working a lot, but you're doing it and you're coming from a place of, focusing on your priorities, focusing on your family, trying to provide for them. So just the biggest thing is just don't be a brat this week, Sagittarius, all right? Don't do that. Don't whine and complain about how hard you're working, because that's the choice that you made, all right? But at the bottom of the deck, clarifying, we have the Six of Swords. I love this, the Three of Wands, and the Chariot. So, I mean, you are leaving, this is literally leaving behind your excuses for why you can't get what you want. It's really interesting, Sagittarius. This energy is almost like there are no more excuses. You're no longer willing to accept no. You are really focusing on your future and making that money and getting it and full steam ahead. You're not looking back. You're not looking back at past. You're not looking back at past excuses. You're just focused on the future and going ahead towards, this future that you're creating, full of love and peace and harmony and loving yourself. And that's what you're doing. You see how neither one of them is looking back in this card? In the Six of Swords and in the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a cool card, though, because the Three of Wands, you actually do get the Two of Wands a couple cards later. So that's why I was like, I want to show you. You also get the Ace of Coins. But this is, it's your prayers coming true. It's the wish that you made is coming true. You're not looking back at the past because your prayers are being answered right now here in the present. There's no reason to look at the past. You're looking ahead towards the future. Your prayers are coming true. You're planning for the future. You're not looking towards the past. In fact, you're not just planning for the future. You're making like you're on a path. You're on a new path, a path that you prayed for, and your prayers are coming true. This journey that you're on, this is a prayer come true, and it's going to go as far as you take it, okay? The amount that you put in is equal to the amount you get back. Just understand, though, you are working hard. Keep your eye on your why. Focus on loving it. Focus on being at peace and enjoying it and appreciating it and just approving of the choices that you make. And so how do you know you're in alignment? And how do you know you're making the choices that are the right choices? How do you know you're on the right path? Do the choices you make feel good? So when you're making these choices, when you're being tied to your desk, do the choices feel good or do they feel bad? Because if the choices overwhelmingly feel exhausting, not exhausting like you worked hard and you're exhausted, but exhausted like I can't keep doing this. No, that's not good. If the choices feel good, you're on the right path. So even if you are chained to your desk, at least come from a place of love and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Don't worry about that. All right, Sagittarius? Keep your eye on the prize. Keep up the good work. Don't be a brat. Okay? All right, last card for the week. Let's look at the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. If I can stop making so much mess, we will. Here we go. All right, let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius this week? What does Sagittarius most need to know about the week of March 17th through the 23rd, 2021? What can you tell Sagittarius about whatever time, day, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have from Sagittarius from their higher self? Messages to Sagittarius from their higher self. I mean, your oracle cards are like, no, you don't get one. You get a bunch. Sorry, we got a lot to tell you today. All right, so we have got spring, which spring begins. Let's see, today is the 17th. Spring actually begins on Sunday, so that's hysterical. This is kind of almost like a timing card to me. It feels like your angels, ancestors, guardians, guides are like, okay, so this message is about spring and this season that you're going through right now. Okay, so this is about the season we're in currently, but not just that. This is the season of your life you're in. And it really does look to me like the season of life you're in is you're just really focused on finances and career. And so they're just telling you it's fine to be financially focused, but don't ignore your priorities also outside of that with your family, and don't be a brat about it. So, but this is the season of your life, spring, that we're in right now. So see your seeds grow. Exactly. See your seeds grow. So, basically that's just kind of confirmation from source that yes, you are indeed working very hard right now, but that's, for a reason, because you're watching your seeds grow. Okay. So then we have, I love it. Seer, see beyond the current situation. We have hunter, track down your fears and desires. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. My goodness, Sagittarius, you have a ton of messages today. And lastly, we have snake, shed old skin. So that's interesting because shapeshifter and snake are almost the same message. It's like, shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Snake, shed your old skin. So it's like, you need to shed your old skin. It's almost like you got to let go of your excuses that were holding you back. Shed your old skin, transform and unveil your gifts. Focus on your gifts. Love and approve of yourself. Watch your seeds grow this spring. This is the spring. See beyond your current situation and look at the possibilities of where you could go with this. See how far you can go. In fact, actually, this is exactly what this card is. The Three of Wands, the seer. See beyond your current situation. That's what they're saying. See beyond your current situation. Look ahead to the future. Don't look back. Don't worry about what you did and what you did or didn't do and whether it did or didn't work. We're not focused on that. We're focused on, if you look, she's looking at the coins and he's looking at the coin in his hand. Neither one of them are thinking about anything but their money. These people are not looking back. This girl in this chariot, she's looking right at you, straight in the eye. She says, hey, you want to go for a ride? There's a journey you need to take. There's a journey you need to take, here. And so what is it? That's where this shows up, the hunter. The hunter, track down your fears and your desires, the hunter. So Sagittarius, this is a big week. This is a big week. If you will choose not to be a brat about it, if you'll choose to keep your priorities straight, understand that you're doing this for your family, for your home. And yes, you got to work hard, but also remember to spend time with them. Bring love first. Bring acceptance for who you are first. Understand your limitations. I really think that's part of the love and improving myself. Understand your limitations. Don't burn yourself out, okay? I'm saying that to myself as well. But there is something big on the horizon coming, so just stay the course. You're doing it, Sagittarius, and I think that you're going to be quite successful. It's coming your way, all right? All right, Sagittarius, if you enjoy this, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope I get to see you again next week, and until I do, I hope you stay happy, healthy, and safe. Y'all have a great week, Sagittarius. Bye.